grab your blanket, get yourself a cup of hot cocoa, sit down, and I'll tell you a story about a bear with some serious anger issues, the most grisliest hunter you've ever met, and me. Welcome back to part 2 of episode 2 of Wintermute here in the Long Dark, people. So, for those who have watched a quick recap, we are outside of the hydro plant, which is there. We have gotten all we needed, and we almost got mauled by a bear that seriously is not in the mood for us. So, what are we doing? Firstly, we've got to lose some of our backpack weight. But no, what we're doing is we're coming out here to the Mystery Lake Supply Cache. Not that that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of follow along here because that is another place we're going to go and stop off as the lookout. With, of course, our main goal getting all the way back down here to our grizzly hunter buddy so we may patch him up after he had a unfortunate encounter with our old friend Mr. Bear. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go and watch the previous video. The thing has got multiple arrows sticking out of it. It is seriously upset. But I suppose if I was a bear and somebody shot arrows at me and they were just sticking out of me, I would probably not be in the best of moods either. All I can hope for today, and this is what I'm really, really hoping for today, is that we do not run into another blizzard. Because if you remember from last time, again, spoiler for those who haven't seen it, go and watch it quickly now. Pause this video and run along. Just joking. Go and watch it. But we went ice fishing. First time I've actually ice fished. In a game or in real life. So, that was pretty cool. But we kind of got jammed up badly in a blizzard. So, there was a lot of little fishing shacks, I'm going to say, that was on the shore. They weren't on the ice like the one that I was in, that I just couldn't get to. Shouldn't be running. I am heavily overweight. Like, almost 10 kg overweight. So, yeah, where are we at? 38.8 out of 30, so yeah. All happy days. It is supposed to be early morning. Yep, sun is showing early morning. Doesn't feel like early morning. Ooh, I hear howling. Crank up the audio. Okay, Mr. Deer, I'm going to leave you alone. I am not in the mood for tangling with you, although I don't think you would tangle with me. Still... Yeah, it's running away whimpering, but I think that is because I'm playing on easy mode. I'm glad that I did that. I don't think I would get very far on medium or hardcore. It's my general skill for surviving in this beautiful white stuff is not not as good as it should be. But hey, maybe when we kick off a proper go with playing the survival side, then I will throw it up to medium and pray for a miracle.
I could use this.
Oh, I can use that ammo. I can. Wait, is this the mystery pile? It actually isn't. Oh. I thought this was the mystery place. Okay, so map said this way. I think there was actually something in my journal about the... Yeah, okay, he's running. I was trying to find, there's a note where it gave specifics about where this mystery thing is, but it's alright. We'll just let it be. And obviously try and stick to our other new rule of we're going away from being city folk to being outdoorsmen. So I'm trying not to pick up any snackages, which is... Hey, we're right here, so it should be somewhere. Is that you, my little friend? Hidden cash.
Well, what do we have here?
Ooh, another MRE bottle. Yeah, we'll take it all for now. I'm definitely going to break my legs. So, yeah, now we're way overdone it. But yes, all of these things I'm going to have at an absolute minimum after the last time I ate. What was it, a nut bar or something? And I got
be able to carry this load for much longer.
violently sick. If I can get just under there. What can we toss out? Let me make some tea. He's not really going to make it different. MREs are good, but I will make the exception for the MREs. Okay. So, the plan of action is loop out, up, around, through here, and try and pick up this track as early as possible. There's still a lot back here. It looks like you can explore it too, so sprained risk. That I am aware of. So, yeah, I suppose the bigger problem here is that carrying all my lovely junk around that you can hear clanking around on my back. Definitely into my energy. My eyeball's almost half. A while to think that literally 2 sleeps ago we were out on that water fishing and we got, well, like white out blizzard on there. It's cool that they added that. That is really, really freaking cool, but I was not prepared for that. And I managed to go the wrong way too. Which is even more fun. But yeah. From now on, we are only going to carry water we have collected from delicious toilets. Because you don't have to put purification tabs in it. Although I have enough purification tablets to see me through a hell of a lot. Ah, that's what I wanted to see, is the bridge. So, we are almost back where we started. Birds circling around there. I wonder if there's something dead there or if it's just random. The game is pretty accurate, so that's why I'm wondering. Normally if you see certain birds circling in the sky, you'd go, corpse. Skeletonized, dead something. I'm gonna say they're just straight up random. Whoa. Oh no. Wind, you picking up again, buddy? And chill is starting to rip through here as well. Hopefully this ice is thick. I think if it was just me, then I'd be fine. But the extra kgs on my back does not inspire confidence. There we going. Okay, it's almost midday. So we are still getting... Oh. Please, please, please let this not turn into anything. And again, the guy who wanted to build a hydroelectric dam here, I take my hat off to you, sir. Like, to you too. No, thank you. I'm a train, sir. Can't eat me. See ya. But yeah, the dude who seriously thought about building this out here, he was very ambitious, to say the least. Well, I see the tower I need to get to. I also see that it's not, it's not on ground level. Damn it. But yeah, I can imagine if this place actually ran as it should, it could have maybe turned the place around, but sometimes things are just too remote. Too frozen. Could be left alone. So, let's just have a quick sniff. There's literally a mountain icon on almost 3 of the sides. I do wonder if there will be some sort of climbing up the front area, because otherwise... Does this thing actually show? I'm assuming the loading area is back here. I'll check out the train and I'm gonna sniff back there. I feel like going on an adventure today, so today we are adventuring, people. That's what I said. You need that blanket to stay warm, to feel comfortable. Get yourself some cocoa or coffee or whatever other warm beverage you prefer. And then come and kick it out. Oh wow. Another brother who
What have we here?
didn't make it. Lantern fuel, I suppose. I really shouldn't be picking up... Ooh, new work pants. Hey, hey, hey. I'll take that for now. I'll leave the soda. Yeah, I'm always... When I see new clothing, I get a little excited. Ooh, stuff is starting to get wet. So, Mackenzie's pants. Well, let's compare it to this. Slower, but better in every other way. New cargo pants is what I'm wearing underneath. And Mackenzie's pants are lighter, but that's about it, so... Sorry, Mackenzie's pants. You shall be harvested, sir. Beautiful. I thought I had something for there. Newspaper. Nothing in the special box. I was really hoping for something there. Damn. This is a bit warmer in there, so I could technically take a nap. Yeah, this is just putting me even further overweight. Although my well-fed thing is coming in handy. Oh, backpack. I have to get rid of some food. I think my problem really is a lot of this stuff. Can opener's not going. Bag's not going. That stuff weighs nothing. I got this. That is problematic because it weighs a hell of a lot. I've obviously got a lot of other stuff to on here that's causing issues, like my crowbar. But hey, that crowbar is an absolute lifesaver. Emergency beacon fire from a distress pistol. Ah, so it's with this one. Ah, okay. It's just like, didn't you like the thing? I need to lose a bit of weight with this stuff, so I thought I'd use one. Now I'm aware of what I need to do, and okay, there we go. Reloaded once more, just to make sure. Should never just assume. So they say loading area this way. Nothing. What am I thinking? What would I expect? Heavy equipment to pick up logs and load it? Unless these guys are using heavy hauler trucks of some flavor with a arm to grab some logs and load it themselves. That is all I can think otherwise. We're now behind the mountain. Still feels like there's a pretty wide road here. Not quite the full width between the trees, although if you take out that lump, then you could basically say that. Uh-huh. There we go. Although, wow. That shack looks like it had one of these big trees thrown like a dart straight through it. Ouchies. Well, we've got a few places, and we've got some portaloos. Beautiful. Here. Logan Camp discovered. That's what I want. Yeah, we've got three spots on an old... This must have been like the original one. Wood plank build. Bits and pieces to light a fire. I would take the cooking pot. I would actually take that cooking pot because there would just be a lot more food and water that I can create in one sitting, but that also weighs a lot. Okay. Shelves. The train carts and how they should be loaded, I'm assuming. Nothing else. What's in drawer number 1?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's anybody who's even out here other than... I'm assuming the gas station wizard will show himself again. And our grizzly hunter who's still living out here. Everybody else we've seen has been
could be useful.
rather ice cubed, shall we say. So not better than that one, but let's have a compare it to the undergarment. Nope, also not better, so drop you back off. One always hopes that you're going to find something better in there.
This'll come in handy.
Take the scrap, because I think I lost all my scrap. Tossed it out or something or other. Work pants. Let's grab those. Decent shirt. Last resort. Question. Do people actually like tinned sardines? I don't mind them, actually.
Thank goodness.
I know, I might be the odd man out here, but I actually don't find them too bad. And then the question obviously becomes, just with oil and something, spring water only. So mine's 0.4, this one is 0.2. Better wind chill, better resistance. It does weigh a little more. Not better than my one. So that's kind of a difficult one. Because it comes down to that weight. Yeah, we'll switch it out. Screw it. Action. Let's do some repairs on this bad boy. Okay, how is all our clothes doing? Good, good, perfect. Happy days. probably camp in here for the night. Sun is starting to go down. Oh, good. Okay. On to cabin number 2. Or trailer number 2. Let's follow their names, and this is cabin... Crescent cabin 1 now. No numbers on the thing, so... It will be whatever I want it to be then. Cabin number 2. I'm still half expecting there to be like a frickin' bear in one of these things. And yes, kind of creeped me out. There is a frozen dead dude in here.
Hope I can still eat this.
Oh, hell no. Not, this is not a zombie game, okay? We're not gonna be munching on the dead dude stuff. 55. My one is better. It does have some oil in it, but I've got so much. Plus the extra carry. Ooh, windbreaker. Ooh, pretty. So, simple parka. Let's see. So, mine is 1.9 degrees, but this one has much better wind protection, much better weight, and it's lighter. So, let's compare it to my parka. Really, that wind gust that this thing is actually better for. And it makes me lighter. But I'm seriously just going here on temperature. But that could be so good. I'll hold on to it for now. Down. Up. Beds. Can I actually... I should be able to nap in these beds. I will just go and look at a different trailer though, because... I don't know. I do not want that man to wake up while I'm trying to nap in there with him. Nope. Can't explore the toilets. Requires logging camp trailer key. Yeah. Right. Did I miss it? Where you would find a key on a dead guy. Or stashed somewhere. Oh no, wrong one. Want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Game likes to hide things, so it will. You definitely didn't have it, so no point in hoping for anything else there. See? You could easily miss something because you didn't spend the extra 2 seconds digging around here. You would miss pieces. See?
Could end up being useful.
Well, that's what my thoughts are exactly, sir. Yeah, see, I missed a hell of a lot. Oof. Over 2 liters. How much do I have? I have 1.8. And I have all the other bits and pieces. That's alright. I'm gonna have to check the other place as well, just in case. I have to practice this particular skill of fine homing a spot, because when I go out and play just the survival side, I'm gonna have the luxuries of deciding just not to do something. Could be difference between surviving and starving to death somewhere. I'm not seeing anything in there. Oh, you only have the fish. Okay. So, conclusion, it's not in here. I bet you that it's up there. Okay, wait. So, let's just plan our way. It looks like you can go through there, but there's holes there. Let's go up the hole. Damn it. There's no dead frozen guys outside, no trucks, pickups, other places. So this should basically give me... Well, that's kind of where I need to go. Kind of way we're going. And it is now afternoon. This sort of snow blasted look is a little eerie. It gives it this like look like there's fog around here, and it just gets to you. Don't break an ankle, please. Strange rocky outcrop. Nothing there. Okay, wind chill is starting to hit us again. That's right, buddy, I know. It's a slog getting up here. Oh, there we go. Although they say sprain, oh, that sounded more like a clean break. Okay, so, medicine time. I screwed up. Okay, I screwed up. Use. Pain. There's no straight treatment here, okay. But that's alright. We got... Well, that's antibiotics. Where's my painkillers? Painkillers are getting a little old too, unfortunately. Technically... Is this the right way? Wow. This seems like a place that I'm going to end up dying because I made bad decisions there about where I wanted to walk. No, we can't really go around. I'm staying off the rocks. This is not a parkour jumping game either, so let's not try and do these silly parkour jumping things because it's going to be welcome to the land of broken toes, ankles, knees, and hips. There's a radio tower there. To you too, sir. Okay. As I was trying to see on the map, there's nothing here, so the radio tower is on that one. Although, let's make a little future prediction here. I like doing those things sometimes. I'm going to get radio parts to get radio things working. 50-50% chance here. So let's call it land of broken happiness. Let's call it like... How the hell am I supposed to get up here? Can I even climb this? No. Thought there would be a limit to this craziness. 70% chance that I'm going to have to go up there and deal with something I don't want to deal with because... reasons. Not good reasons, just reasons. Oh! Hey, wait, that was a... How did I hurt my hand? Wow, okay. We're adventuring like morons today here. Well, that is definitely much more pathway-like, so we're good. We're gonna make some new bandages too. There you go, man. Just slap down some of them aspirins and we're good to rock and roll. Okay, so you can just hike up the front part. That really does make more sense. The rail line is your main thing to follow, and I'm assuming that most people who lived in this area was going to be following that thing. Then it probably makes more sense that you would have some sort of... Is that a cave? No cave. That you would have your very steep entrance to the lookout tower from here. It's going to be a nice place to camp out for the night. I don't know if I have enough wood and chunklets to have a little fire, get a little hot food in the belly. We still got delicious smoked and frozen fish right now, so don't really want to be eating that yet. I think a can of hot city food will do us for now. Oh, there we go. Somebody starts singing the Canadian anthem. I don't know it, unfortunately. I think if I had that knowledge, I wouldn't feel so screwed right now. Wow. You guys definitely picked one hell of a place to build this lookout. Forestry Lookout. Yeah, let's go up. Point and hamming around down here. Hey, beautiful. So there's a car on that side. That's where we were, where those 4 logs are, because that was the caboose that toppled. I think it's the caboose. Where is the lakes? Okay, so now you can see more of that, but I need binoculars, and I can really have a good old stare at it. Okay. Door time. Close the door. First aid kit, what do we got?
This stuff will come in handy.
Sewing kit. No, we've got tons of it. Emergency stem. No, I got some of that. I got that. Trail boots, on the other hand, look pretty. So, let's compare our footwear. Brain rust. I am well aware of that. So, we've got a new mountaineering boots, which was from our bestest best buddy, the Grey Mother. The decent ones just do not stack up. We're exactly the same amount as well. Wooden matches. I should leave these wooden matches alone. A whetstone.
What have we here?
Something worth breaking our backs about. Accelerant. Come on. Look. Cartridge. Hey. Thermal underwear. Worn. Well... Nope. I will stick with my new ones. I think somebody's rancid gas made holes in... Oh! Straight up pork and beans. Hell yeah. Pork and beans for dinner, people. So, let's start a fire. We've got everything, and I will toss some accelerant in there. Oh,
Turned
yeah.
out
There we
pretty
go.
well.
There we go. I've got a little extra. Not necessary, but just, nice little bit extra. Pork and bean. Oh, pork and beans is that 22% that? Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. Let's do some water. Some rancid snow melt. Yeah. Hot pork and bean. Eat up. Banged up pork and beans cooked. You've received a recycled can. Alright. As long as I don't receive death because I ate something I really shouldn't have. Look. Nothing. Alright. This one is largely unreadable. If the message was meant for someone, I hope they were able to decipher. Fortunately, there are a handful of recognized landmarks and a bold arrow pointing towards a large X. Well, hey, the X is showing up on our thing. Oh, cool, it's down here. Oh, this is where we are. We need to get back down here. I don't want to get out of here still, because ice fishing huts there, but there was definitely, pretty sure there, between these two rocks and up here, there was more things. But none of this is what really truly interests me. That would be bad water. I'll just leave it for now. Look. Oh, peaches. You pinnacle peaches. Right. Warming up. Hey, there's some woolen socks here on the bed. Damn, what is those bad boys? So, let's have a look. Nope. Nope. Yeah, okay, bed. Last time. Let's sleep for like 10 hours. I'm definitely going to need to get something to drink. I'm thirsty as hell. And my fire, yeah, warming up expired. Idiot. Lameness. So, back. Ooh, I've got a lot of junk here. Hey. Oh, yeah, that can go. Fill up some water here. Beautiful. So, there's the. I need all those. There. Go back to bed for another 4 hours. At the crack of dawn, we'll be up and out. Or at least that's what I'm planning. Hey, crack of dawn. Yeah. That was good, awesome, fun. Instantly come out here and it's freezing cold. But yeah, let's go check out that toppled over rail carts down there. Maybe there's something in it for us. I want to say there's going to be something. Still, how the hell are we going to get there? Yeah, well, not an hour's worry. I need to get off this particular hill first, and then we'll worry about getting up other hills. Certainly an amazing place to be. I can imagine in the summer when it's not minus 9,000 out here, it would be quite a spectacular view to sit up there in that tower and just stare out. Yeah, before we fadoodles too far down, let's have a look. There looks to be stairs there, so I'm assuming there's another lookout tower there. Or at least part of one. Yeah. How I die. Damn it. I'm looking for the lazy man shortcut here. I don't want to go all the way around, but... See. Slowly and gently. There we go. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Why? Why does it have to make that nasty snapping sound? That's gross, game. Painkillers, please, sir. Yeah, apply the painkiller straight into my sore, twisted foot. I have things to go look at. I know that there's the train cars, but they're easy to find. They don't require me to climb up no man's land again. Okay. Today's adventure should be called The Day of Self-Harming. That's all I seem to be doing here, is breaking my own ankles trying to climb up things. Okay, our tiny wolf Helgi has now joined us. Give us a howl, Helgi. Go. Roar! Just staring at me like I've said something offensive. Okay. Just slowly. I'm still not seeing a way up here, so I'm assuming I'm going to have to go around. Then I still have to think about the grizzly hunter who is sitting there waiting for me to return with his medication. He has to wait for me. He's not going to make it. Oh, ankles again. I was just about to say I should be nice and slow and careful about pushing my character. Okay, I think I busted both my ankles now. Oh wow, okay. Now I am destroying myself here. Okay, that was stupid. Craft. I need more bandages, please. Thanks. Good. Yeah, see, it's just as quickly as that. And I've burned through. You took 2 for that one. Whoa. Yeah, out of painkillers. Just like that. You think you're rich in one resource, and then you have little accidents out here, and you are no longer feeling so secure about your future. Now we shall walk extremely slowly. And it's mid-morning and it's pitch black out here. It's concerning. Okay, slow walking. I see what you want to do. Like, push yourself. I'm waiting. Your ankles are mine. Wow. There is a pathway down there. This is gonna hurt. I walk on the rock. Yeah, that's flatter. So there's definitely a pathway here. Ah, we found it. We found it, people. Ah, glorious times. Push it only as hard as I can without breaking anything. At this point, I'm going to have to brew something if I get injured, and I'm not setting up a fire here. Not that I think I actually even have enough stuff to do fires. Hey, look at that. Wow, okay. There was a lookout here. But lucky for us, it seems like some junk did actually survive.
I think I can use this.
We have enough of those, man. I have to take the cloth because my bandage situation is problematic, shall we say. Wow, okay. I was hoping for something a little better than mayhem and destruction.
Could end up being useful.
Let's check out the scarf. Oh, and yeah, buddy. Fiber. Ooh. Rope.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Yeah, I know. I know it is indeed, sir. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. So, new gloves, bitter and just standard cold, but not better than anything else, so see ya. I'm assuming that rope I just picked up is my lifeline out of Hollandia. But it's really not making me feeling any better. The reishi mushrooms, that I can boil up for some tea. So let's see if I've got enough stuff to make tea with. Bugs. Fire. Fire. Lost time. Bedroll. No shelter. Place. Beautiful.
It worked.
2 hours. That is gorgeous. So that's the interesting thing. So that. Ooh, hello. Not what I want. Make a torch, cook something. Yeah, I think a nice can of something or other would be nice. But it's coming down to making a tea. I wonder if you just need to cook. Hot peaches. So, my thing still is to be boiled to make a natural drink. Now, I am not going to lie when I say I hope you can do that in a can rather than in here. I'll just drop that, all the nasty water. But I'm going to also have to assume that you can't do that without having a pot. Why you kick me like that? Rope I have to tow with me because just how things are. What's this? It's fresh deer hide. That's what I want with that. 5 kg. That is truly insane. Food. Let's get some water on us. Cook. Ah, you can just put it there and then cook into it. Okay. Last time. Okay. Now I get it. Okay. Beautiful. Enough coffee. Oh, yeah. The moose coffee. Take it. Thank you. That is amazing. Okay, so I don't need a pot. You can only make small amounts at a time, but the pot also weighs a hell of a lot less. Well, the can weighs a lot less than the pot. Let's drink some of that. Didn't treat anything. That's alright. I know. I know. Okay, I think we've burnt out our ability to make stuff up here. So, we need to go back down. Is there... No, that's the barrier that says don't go that way. That is stupid, and that is where you break your legs. So, we shall not go that way and be stupid. There we go. I haven't actually fired a single shot with this thing yet. Hoping that I don't actually have to either. I'm going to be really honest here with you. Do not want to fire this thing. But again, like I said, post it in the comments. Can a 303 round kill a bear? Because that's apparently what we're firing here. Is a 303. Thing looks like it could kill a bear, but I've never hunted bears, so I have no idea. How far? Okay, we... Wow. It says just past midday, but damn. It looks dark out here again. Catching a bit of wind chill. Need to get down to those rail carts. But yeah, okay, so my 70% prediction was partially correct. I said I needed to go up there to mess with the radio tower itself. I don't mess with any radio towers, but it does seem that I needed to go up there at some point to get the rope. Because if we need heavy gauge rope, we're definitely hiking out of here again. So, wrong for the particular reason, but right that we had to go up there. I get half a gold star. Yeah, it looks like we could just access this from the front again. Let's have a look. Where are we? Nope. You have to go access it from the back. Pretty lookout tower this way. A tall tree looking thing. So, question to self. Because I can just go through here. Because it's roughly here that I want to be, so I'm kind of having to go backwards anyway. Go for a little jog. Stay warm. Because I got all that coffee on me, so I should be fine. Clear cut. You have discovered clear cut. Yay. No buildings. What am I thinking? Should possibly explore in case there is a frozen dead guy in there. Because that's really what I'm thinking is... somewhere out here, right? There's a frozen dead guy. With the key to trailer number 3. Need to go that way. That's going to be a pain. That's just not going to happen. Hey, Hulks. Helgi, would you survive in the snow? Or would you have to be wrapped up like a little fluffy burrito? Hey, I think you'd have to be turned tightly wrapped up. Just a little face sticking out. So I can see what bad things it may or may not do. Let's have a look. That's basically a clear-cut way in. Yeah, this is where we kind of started, because I recognize that broken tree that looks like an archway. Came down from the left, went past that thing, and then took the wrongest way to get up the hill. So, happy days. Ooh, ooh. It's nice and slow. Nobody needs to break no ankles here. There we go. Ooh. Slow and steady. Slow and steady doesn't snap their ankles. I know if I sprained my ankle and it made that popping sound, yeah. I'd be calling for an ambulance. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, it's just a strain. Slap an ice pack on it and take 2 painkillers and I'll be good as gold. But again, if it's that ice cold, good chance you might not even feel it. Hey, Helgas. Pelgy. We're coming on nicely now. A little bit to the left, and then we are filled in. Trying to trudge through these flat bits quicker. Yeah, incline type. But yeah, damn, the rope weighs 5 kg. Must be a long length for rope because the rope weighs more than the rifle. Rifle I think is 4.04 kg? Or flat, something like that. But the rope weighs more. Here I need to be very, very careful. Because this is where we incurred some serious wrath of the foot and hand snappage gods. I do not want to incur their wrath again. I would say I wish I could just sit down and slide. But then again, the amount of speed I would pick up if I make it down, I'm probably gonna make a mess of myself down there. Yeah, I'm seeing power lines. That's a good sign. Visible legs. That's wild. Yeah, not too far to go. Okay. We are flat enough now that we can go full tilt. What's these things used for again? Might as well. Look, old man's frozen beard. Come on. 2 chunks is good enough for now. I would shoot one of you bad dudes and have a little barbecue here, but that is counterintuitive. Ain't got enough stuff to make fire with and don't need the extra carry. Plus my guts are not that empty. But let's have a little coffee break here. Coffee. Cold coffee. Well, that's actually not a problem for me. I like cold coffee. I know some people hate cold coffee. I actually like iced coffees, and I will sometimes just let my coffee get room temperature or colder and then sip it down. Doesn't need ice in it, but I do like it cold. Warm and hot coffees are equally nice, but you know, change it up, keep it fresh. Those are the 2 orange monstrosities I wanted to go and inspect. Okay, water is good, food is up, eyeball is now slower. Let's have a little munch on some fish. Was that bastard we caught ourselves? If nothing else, there may be another escaped convict dead around here. Because remember we found the other one on the river. Frozen stiff. But it does make me wonder if these guys, like there's dead guys out here, and it's not like they're walking around in, you know, t-shirt and some stubbies and jandals. These guys were relatively well dressed. some of them, like that other guy in the trailer that's just frozen in there, would give you the idea, can't open it, damn it, that they were at least inside and warm and comfy. So it is a little odd that that guy died. And not only that he died and somehow managed to have like a layer of snow on him, although the windows were, well, the windows didn't look broken. Let's go that way.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No, nay. Those look pretty manky, so I want to say no to them as well. But that is our hopes and dreams not quite made here. Okay. Onwards and upwards, people. Okay. We need to get, I think for now what I want to do is be able to get back down here so I can look out and see what the hell's going on here again. Then we will travel down here to go and collect the lake supply and then go through there. I would say that's another lake. Derailment is there. That was the lookout. Logging camp. Still definitely a few things to go and sniff out around there. But if I find that I didn't cache, try and walk on the rail. Should be easy going here. Yeah. If I find that one, that should be 2 out of the 3 caches then. Oh man, it's like he takes off and then he slows down. Quick soft. So that's the tunnel down there. But that, somewhere near there is where happiness is. This is the cavern. See this? I think what I did was I went to the one that's closest to us. If you look at these fishing shacks out on the water, then I tried to go to the second one, and I may have ended up actually going to the top one, because I thought I was going to the one on the right hand side, and yeah, it just went bad. But what I want to do now, so we still have enough light, should be able to do this. If not, I've got a torch with me, so we can always come back to here and try and cross to the far shore, because I didn't look at those places last time. Because I got into the fish shed, went fishing, and then disaster. But this time it's all about what's around here. You know this thing isn't frozen to the bottom because you can ice fish here, so you kind of need to let that seep into your bones too. Yeah, see, there's even more little houses there, so that is where we're going, is the cabins on the lakeshore. And I can imagine, again, in summer, this place being fully defrosted, some snow on the mountaintops. Just being able to be out here, canoeing around, fishing from the shore, wow. That sounds like a heaven holiday, to be honest. But for now, it's me lugging around way too much junk. Oh, sun's sitting that way. Pick up some speed here again. Yeah, so we got 3 cabins there. Is there anything more around this beautiful corner? No. It's a jetty. So yeah, we'll look at all these places. That'll be our today thing. Okay, it's clearly not scared of me. Which makes me scared of it. That is a lot of sharp pointy bits on its head, and I do not feel like being turned into meat on a horn. Okay, one of the cabins are no longer inhabitable. We'll call it the spare parts cabin now. Yeah, lake cabins, there we go. Beautiful. I think this is what I was looking for, and if it wasn't for that bleeding blizzard, we would have been here. But yeah, if you need spare parts, windows, door frame, whatnot, door itself, then you can just come and help yourself to this. But, like I said, an absolute heaven place to be. There's no door there, that's weird. Unlocking door. What did I use to unlock the door? I feel like I crowbarred that thing, like straight up. Okay. Let's light this thing, and then we will inspect. I am still looking for keys. Pork and beans? Strangely enough, there's no... Hey, coffee. There isn't actually a stove in this one. I get the feeling that there's lamps here that they expect it to be electricity. New ski gloves. Hey, hey, hey. That's what I like to see. The word new. Because old means wrecked normally.
I could use this.
We'll take those for now. We will compare in a moment. More flares. Some paintings from not around here. Bookshelf, clock, bits and pieces. Worn urban parka. That one looks really nice and long. Yeah. I know. We're way overweight. But just kick it with me for a minute, man. Yeah, the warm parka. Yeah. Well, I'll keep your kidneys warm. Brother, that thing would keep your kneecaps warm. But it's not what we need. Yep, this is better all the way around, so... Mr. Gloves, sorry. They are new fleece mittens, but these ones are just better. So... Sorry, mittens. They're brand neat. Fleecy warmness. But no keys. Certainly no bloody key. That's fine. We have a few more cabins to investigate here. That is on the other hand if this one actually has a door that we can access. Okay, this one has a door in a normal place. Oh, okay.
Thank goodness.
No, don't need that. Don't need the book. Checking around the edges. More books. Not like this book will give you magical powers, so not that kind of book. Right, and a broom. I suppose a broom is just breakdown. Hey, do you guys have some painkillers? Damn. Okay, trunk.
This stuff will come in handy.
Worn fin. We'll take it for now. Always good to compare. Oh, it's a little bit of it's not better enough to make me want to invest my life savings into it. Yeah, radio. Nothing up there.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Jerky. Matches. This little place is definitely designed for summertime inhabitations. Not middle of the nuclear winter habitation. Bro, you are wearing gloves. It's just they're not showing you wearing gloves. Yeah, one cabin minus its roof. One cabin that looks okay. Even if we can't get into these, we can still go back to one of those two. They look pretty nice. Crack into them and have a snooze. Big cabins. Got a nice little outdoor zone here too. Those are living the life. Okay, we've got 2 cabins to check. What's behind door number 1? Okay. Back to our light source. I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Lin mittens. We'll check those in a moment. Accelerant. I need another sewing kit. I've got 3 sewing kits as it is, I think. So we've got some books, shells, we got 8. Ooh. So if I start a fire, I can have some hot tomato soup. Yum, yum. Nope. Simple note. Hot measure. A clear cut. Right. Now I have to go back there again. Damn you, game. Literally just came from there. That is wrong and rude. But there's nothing here for me. I can't believe. So, like I said, I should have hunted around there a little more. Because remember how we were up here in the clear cut back here? Yeah, now I have to go back there again. That's alright. What I'll do is I will grab this one and then we will troll straight through here and see what we find. Maybe we come across other mysteries. Even if I pick up absolutely nothing from there. I can at least, I suppose on the other hand, just make it out there and get it unlocked so I can go, yep. Those two things are now officially done. There's another jetty there. Hey, hey. There's a singular hut out this side. These people really wanted to not be bothered. Must be just light coming off the back of a stump or something. Yay, at least this one is standing. There's nothing else here. Although you could probably stick in another hut or two. But I get the feeling that these guys were opting for sadness. Damn it. Opting to be left alone out here. Like me, who is desperately trying not to be left alone out here. Well, if we make it back to the camp on the other shore, then it is happy days. 2 mysteries and medication for our old friend. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely haven't been in this one. Fishing hook.
That'll come in handy.
No, don't need that. I'll leave it for somebody else. Hey. If we're stuck with no clothing on, then sure, why not? But as it stands, I don't need such luxuries. Need some tinder.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, I believe they don't, so that's the best we're gonna do. Still don't have any tinder. Ooh. You need to have tinder.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain. I'll drop some of that. Let's drop like that much of that. That's fine. Fresh guts. Yummy. Wildly over. Wildly. Where's my lamp? Actions. Refuel. It doesn't make me any lighter though. Thinking about it. Let's have a nice cup of tea. That's cold herbal tea. Okay. Well. Please let this be the right way. Yes, that's basically as far as right as it's going to be. Now we just need a jog to get out of here.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Well aware of that one. Thank you, sir. We just need to trudge across this ice back to the main cabin. There is a lovely... There is a bunk bed. There was beds there on the second floor. And that is the only thing we should care about, is a warm place to go and nap. Yes, Algie, I know. Like you, always looking for a warmer place to nap. What are you doing, my little dog? The scary part here is that it's getting colder. Getting darker. I'm stuck out here on the ice. There's a flag. I saw it. Oh yes, that is what we need, people. A beautiful flag just waving in the wind, making for happy days. That is our bed. Ooh. Music to add to the mood. Just need a sad wolf howling somewhere too. Okay, beautiful flag. Don't worry, buddy. Laying down time is shortly. We're almost there. The Canadian flag will keep you warm. Hey, hugs. Come on. Last little push. I see a door. Where we need to be, man. Okay, touchdown on the porch. The creaking of safety. That and it being like blindness in here. Hey. Good morning. Tinder. Stack of papers, thank you. There's an axe down there as well. Hot belly stove. Let's start a fire. Okay, we got everything and a little bit of accelerant there. Ah, there we
Looks
go.
like it worked.
It worked beautifully, my friend. So, we can cook on this bad boy. So, let's... Where's that can? There we go. Cano soup. Add some fuel to this thing. Ah. That must taste like heaven. Buckle can. We'll make another coffee on here. Even if it's cold, that coffee is going to come in handy again at some point. I know it. Like, I don't want that thing. I need to make my way upstairs without tripping and breaking my neck. There we go. This is another place I need to triple check, right? This could be another great place to find keys. Think about it. Those cabins out there might be like rentable cabins. They might not be owned. They might like be, you know, come here, get a canoe and a key. So I need to really go through here once more. Just in case. Leave anything there last time. I remember that. Paint. Cleaners. See, for me, it would have been in here somewhere. Salty crackers. No, thank you. So the keys aren't there. Keys aren't nailed to somewhere. I'd personally thought a safety deposit box or something like that. Then it could be that these keys are with people. And yeah, the people are probably how would we put it? Could be used to cool down your drink with that frozen. So can I check in here? I mean, I did. I'd imagine that I would have skipped
Could end up
anything.
being useful.
But yeah, when it comes time to hunt for keys, decent cargo packs. So bedroll. My bedroll's still okay for now.
Better
Purple
to
tea.
have this than leave it behind.
Well, you say that now. Oh, damn it. But give it a minute and you're going to be complaining that your back's sore because you're carrying too much.
Hope I can still eat this.
Nope. Not touching that. I'm not that desperate. There's certain levels of desperation one needs to be, and I am not that. Okay, no keys stuck onto that. Well, that is as good a place as any to call it a day, people. So, for me and the Filthy Hound, we are gonna have our nap, and then we will get back into it next time to go and find those 2 hidden caches, and then go and heal our old friend, the Grizzly Hunter. Well, that's it from me and from Helgi. Stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to leave us a like, leave us a comment about your favorite winter drink, and we will catch you in the next one. See ya.